Hey Moonies, welcome back to the Moon Room, the latest room on this. Ask your mom about it, okay? Take what resonate and leave the rest. So y'all, welcome back to my Moonies that's already subscribed to my channel. I really give you guys gratitude for coming along with me on this journey. I am excited to see where this channel is going to take us. Also, welcome to the new Moonies. Thank you for giving me a chance. I hope that this video resonate with you. If so, like this video, dislike it, whatever. It really helps the channel. Okay. So I asked Spirit what's going on. Okay. So I done got the message. I kind of had already felt that, I needed to relay a particular message. But pulling out the Five of Cups definitely gave me confirmation on what I needed to let you guys know today. But before we get started, I am doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So if you are interested, all you got to do is subscribe to my channel, comment under a video that resonate, and yeah, once I hit 1,000 subscribers, we gonna get that started. I'm gonna be giving out tarot cards and private readings. Okay, so yeah. Moonies, with the Five of Cups, I'm feeling that y'all are really stuck when it comes to some type of heartbreak or some type of betrayal. I feel like you are asking yourself, like, how could you have not seen certain signs before? I feel like you stayed in a situation where you stayed blinded for a long time. So I feel like you could be feeling sorry for yourself with the Five of Cups. You could be feeling like you could be having some type of like abandonment issues here as well. But it's definitely time for you to move on from the situation because you got two cups left. Okay, with the Five of Cups, you crying over the three that spilled. Okay, so you could have lost three people that meant a lot to you, and it could still be living. So I feel like you are grieving people that's still living. you know Here we're gonna pull some more tarot cards and get more clarification on what's going on, but I definitely feel like a relationship ended for you and you are trying to find yourself again. You are trying to find balance again, and it's hard for you. So I feel like Spirit wants you to know that it is a silver lining in the situation. You just have to see it. You just have to choose to see it. And that's clarification right there. So I'm sorry, y'all. So yeah, I feel like don't feel bad about um you moving on from the situation and trying to find peace, because I feel like it'll definitely help you in the long run. I feel like you could be experiencing a little setbacks, especially going through a heartbreak. I feel like it takes you longer to do certain things that will probably take you, you know, it'll probably take you a short amount of time to get certain things done. But going through the experience that I've been going through when it comes to the betrayals that's been happening in my life and me having to move on from certain relationships and connections, it definitely has set me back when it came to me grieving and, sometimes feeling bad for myself some days. So yeah, it'll definitely take me out of the zone when it comes to me completing something. So I feel like I could have really had certain things that I was working on been done. But I have some days where I don't feel like doing shit. Okay, I want to cry. I want to sit in my bed. I want to feel bad. But of course, God, Spirit, my ancestors don't let me stay there. Okay, so it's not for you to stay there. I feel like feel the feelings that's coming, because I feel like once you acknowledge your feelings and cry and don't lie to yourself about how you feel about the situation, you will get over it easily, or quicker. Because that's what I've learned, just to feel my emotions and to cry, because when I look up and the situation is in front of me again, I don't have the same reaction. I'm not crying. It don't hurt like it did before, if that makes sense. That's confirmation. I'm sorry, y'all. My clients is ringing. Okay, so yeah, Spirit says don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. Remember, you will always be treated how you allow others to treat you. Show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve. So yeah, if that means cutting their ass off and crying, because you cut their ass off, then that's just what you're gonna have to do, because it's like you know, they're not trying to see you on the same level. They're not trying to compromise. They're not trying to agree to disagree. You feel me? It's just like, no, you can't deal with people like that. You have to let them go. You deserve more. They know that you deserve more. So you have to see that you deserve more, because if you allow somebody to run all over you, they will. And then it's kind of like you can get mad at them for running over you, at the end of the day. Because I know a lot of feminine energies, even it was myself as well, like, oh, they did this to me, they did that to me, nah. But it's like I let them. That's my fault. That's not their fault. That's my fault. I let them do that to me, because if I would have snipped that right in the bud, that wouldn't have happened. But I let them. You can't get mad. You got to get mad at yourself, like, if anything, so you just have to learn from the situation, because you allowed them to run over you. You allowed them to abuse their power. You allowed them, because you could have walked away at any given time. Okay, so yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys could have been having a hard time when it comes to letting go of a situation and grieving. Okay, so I feel like you've probably been sitting in silence here. You've probably been watching the other person move on, and you could probably feel like things is not happening for you. But your time is your time. Their time is their time. Things is not as it seems. So I really wouldn't take things, for face value, especially if you're seeing it on the internet. I would not believe what I see on the internet, especially on the internet. Okay, so yeah, you could probably feel like people is way ahead of you, and it's like, dang, how are they here and they did me like this? Mm-mm. Don't question it. Don't question it, because you do not know what the fuck is going on behind closed doors. Okay, you do not know what's going on behind closed doors. And I feel like God saved you from that situation. He saved you. Because I feel like you had somebody in your energy that was self-destructing. And since they were self-destructing, you were self-destructing. Somebody could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio here. So what's going on behind the scenes in this situation that got collective all bothered? What's going on? The World card. What's going on behind the scenes? What's going on behind the scenes? You got the Justice card. I told you you're going to get justice. You got the Queen, the King of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah. I feel like you definitely had somebody in your energy that was just friendly to everybody, But I feel like now this person is being cold towards people that's in their energy, Here with the King of Swords, somebody could be in the military. This person could have a head over heart type of like mentality. Here they could come off as very disciplined. This person could be, they could have some type of leadership role. So I feel like a lot of people respect this person, even though they've abused their power when it comes to you. But a lot of people do be having, respect. People be having respect for them, and they be having a lot of recognition in places and stuff. And those be the main ones that love life be so shitty. They be so abusive. The people that others respect the most, they be abusive in relationships. Okay, somebody could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But Spirit wants you to know it's not going to be too much longer where you're going to be, by yourself and figuring things out here, because you could be, praying for a lover, just soulmate friends, and it's definitely coming. Spirit wants you to continue to move forward here. Take your power back and accept what's happened here. And my mom's been telling me that for like, well, really last year, the just I need to accept what happened. okay? Because it's going to continue to cause you setbacks. So I love y'all. Like this video if it resonate. Follow me on all my channels, and I see y'all.